I actively keep my students involved by pretty much showing relevance, showing them, basically tying in their everyday life with what we are going over in class. Hitting their interest is the biggest thing, basically to keep them interested. Also, change up the assignments or activities every 5 to 10 minutes. You don't want to allow them to get bored at any point. Just basically change it up and maybe put your own spin on everything. Basically, I'm standing up, I'm walking around, monitoring them, allowing them to figure out their own problem solving and decision making techniques. The kids like to feed off of each other, and it really allows different point of views to come in for each assignment. Keeps them very interested. When I evaluate my students at the end of the day, I like to give them learning logs, reflection logs. They're able to actually mention exactly what they've learned throughout the day, either through sentences, through drawings, a variety of things. It helps them retain everything that we went over in class that day. Another way I evaluate the students is basically, every couple of weeks or so I let them know. I kind of have the teacher-student conference. I go over their progression and how they've, basically how they've improved or what they need to improve on. When you're actually being observed, definitely show praise and give feedback in that sort of way. Let the kids know what they need to do, or if they need to change something that they're doing. Basically, student discipline in the classroom. You want to have your rules and procedures up. I make sure that I redirect the kids when they are not following the procedures or rules, and also give them praise when they are following the procedures and rules. Once you give them praise, they're more than likely to respect you and follow those procedures and rules for the rest of the year. Standing up, not being at your desk at all, making sure you're walking around, monitoring the kids the whole time throughout the day, and also you only want to lecture for as long as their age. For instance, if they're 12 years old, you want to lecture for 12 minutes and that's it. Make sure that you have a great relationship with your principals, with your co-workers, other teachers involved. It'll make your life a lot easier, and the students. And also parental involvement, keeping your parents involved. Make sure you know all the new advances in education, and keep yourself updated. Attend the workshops. Because you have to maintain a certain amount of hours a year, usually about 30 hours a year. Before you know it, you'll have the 150 hours in 5 years. Most of those hours are integrated in the things that you do throughout the school year. So it shouldn't be any problem, especially with your summers. You will have time to obtain those hours. So stay up on the current events in education. That would make you a very effective teacher in the long run. Following the campus procedures is very important. You want to keep it a safe community, a safe place for the students. Getting to work on time, 30 minutes, an hour before. It really looks good when you stay late, when you stay, a few hours late. Everybody's going to notice that, and everybody's going to notice your work ethic. So basically just, be there for the students, and everything will fall into place. The teachers need to work as a team, need to analyze the data as a team, the state assessments. Every test that the student has taken in their core classes or elective classes can tell you a lot of where they need to improve and what they need to improve on.